You want me to say I'm sorry? To offer up my soul on some gilded platter, laced with regret and remorse, as if that could somehow erase the trail of destruction I've left in my wake. Ah, the audacity of it, the nerve. Apologies are for the weak, for those who cling to some fragile idea of redemption, thinking they can stitch together the pieces of a shattered existence with a few whispered words. But my pieces are jagged shards cutting deep, and there's no glue in this world strong enough to hold them together. Not anymore. Do you think I wanted to become this thing? This creature of darkness, consumed by rage, haunted by the ghosts of what once was? Do you think I looked into the mirror one day and chose to watch my humanity slip away, inch by agonizing inch, until all that was left was a hollow shell, a vessel for the anger and bitterness that festers within me? No, I didn't choose this. I didn't ask for the pain, the betrayal, the endless nights of lying awake, drowning in thoughts that gnawed at my sanity until it crumbled into dust. But life doesn't care about choices, does it? It doesn't care about your hopes, your dreams, your desperate need to be more than the sum of your broken parts. It strips you down, layer by layer, until there's nothing left but the raw, naked truth. And my truth is that I'm a monster. I've become the very thing I once feared. The darkness I swore I would never succumb to. I've become a nightmare. And why? For what? Because the world has a way of tearing you apart, of ripping out your heart and laughing as it bleeds dry. Because people who claim to love you, who vow to stand by your side, they lie. They deceive. They abandon you when you need them the most, when the weight of your own existence is too much to bear. They leave you to drown in your own misery, gasping for air, reaching out for a hand that never comes. So tell me, why should I apologize? Why should I bow my head in shame for what I've become when it was this world, this cruel, merciless world, that turned me into this? Should I apologize for learning how to survive, for growing claws and fangs when all that was left was a choice between becoming the predator or remaining the prey? No, I will not. I refuse to apologize for protecting what little remains of my soul, for building walls so high and thick that nothing can ever hurt me again. Yes, I've done terrible things. Things that would make even the bravest among you shudder in fear. I've hurt people, betrayed those who trusted me, destroyed lives without a second thought. I've looked into the eyes of the innocent and seen the reflection of the monster staring back at me. And maybe there's a part of me, buried deep, that feels some twisted form of regret. A flicker of guilt that gnaws at the edges of my consciousness. But I won't let it consume me. I won't let it break me down and force me to my knees, begging for forgiveness that will never come. You want to talk about monsters? About the things that go bump in the night, the shadows that creep into your mind and whisper horrors you can't even begin to comprehend. Look at me. Look at what I've become. But don't you dare judge me. Don't you dare stand there, on your pedestal of righteousness and pretend you wouldn't do the same if you had walked even a single step in my shoes. I am the product of this world's cruelty, the embodiment of every betrayal, every lie, every broken promise. I've been molded by the fires of my own suffering, forged into something unrecognizable, something other. And now, you want me to apologize? To turn back the clock, to find some semblance of the person I once was, before the darkness took hold. You want me to say I'm sorry for becoming what I had to become, just to survive. But I won't. I can't. Because to apologize would be to admit that I've done something wrong, that the path I've walked was not the only one left to me, and that would be a lie. A filthy, wretched lie. I've seen the truth, the cold, hard truth that this world doesn't give a damn about your intentions, your morals, your desperate need to be good. It only cares about survival, about strength, about who is willing to do whatever it takes to claw their way out of the abyss. I am a monster, yes, but I am a monster of necessity. A monster born of pain, of anguish, of a world that chews you up and spits you out without a second thought. I am a monster because this world made me one, because it pushed me to the brink and then laughed as I fell into the darkness. And so, I embrace it. I embrace the monster within, the beast that snarls and rages and demands to be let loose. I will not apologize for what I've become, because to do so would be to deny the very essence of my existence, the very core of who I am now. I am a creature of the night, a shadow that moves in the darkness, a storm that rages with no end in sight. And I will not apologize for that. Not now, not ever. So judge me if you must. Look at me with fear in your eyes, with disgust, with loathing. See the monster that I've become and tremble before it. But do not ask for an apology, because you will not get one. This is who I am. This is what I've become. And I will not apologize for surviving, for doing what needed to be done, for embracing the darkness when the light was nothing but a distant, fading memory. I will not apologize for the monster I've become. Because I am no longer sorry, I am no longer afraid. I am the storm. I am the darkness. I am the monster. And I will never apologize for that.